What's up, guys? It's your girl, Nagi85, Psycho Sister, Angie Marie, Auntie M, Angie Bob, Angie Cakes, and Mom. However you know me, you know me. So today we are going to do this a little bit differently. First of all, I do not like the super zoom back because I'm the queen of angles and filters because I, hate my body. Like, I've told everyone a million times. But I am having a hard time finding the balance between working mom, full-time work, being mom, and part-time job. So just so everybody knows, it's really nobody's business, but right now I'm having to do pretty much a secondary job where I drive Uber and Lyft on the weekends, and then sometimes after work on the weekdays. And I'm literally Ubering to save my financials right now because being gone for work for $6 instead of $3 for maternity leave means that I am now being charged double what my normal medical premiums are, which I pay like $408 or something like normally. So now they're taking like just over $800 out every single check, which is $1,600 a month, which is like $800 that I would have, which would be my car payment and everything else. I am hella late on my July payment. Like, I owe $240 right now, and it is August 6th, so I'm already almost due for the August one. I've called the bank 100 times. They're like, oh, there's nothing we can do. Oh, wait, we can. Let's have this department call you, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I don't like to put my business out there, but I want people to know what the struggle is. Like, being a single mom, granted, I don't really consider myself single mom because I have so much family support, it's ridiculous. But financially, like, it's trying to, keep medical, and, like, I still have medical bills. It's like, explain that to me. Like, how the hell am I paying $400 every 2 weeks? And granted, it was only like 300 and something or 290 before I had the baby. But how am I paying $400 a check, and I still owe $11,000 for having my child? What the fuck? Excuse the language. But I'd almost be better off I would be better off not working and having state medical, or working part-time and having state medical, but I can't do that. Anybody who knows me knows I can't do that. So I just Uber my life away and, pray that I don't lose my car in the meantime. I don't know how this works. I don't know, they say, oh, you have 30 days. Well, I'm almost at 30 days, so are they going to come get my car? I don't know. But anyways, that is the financial struggle that keeps me steady on the go. I am constantly either working or, like I said, I'm driving Uber and Lyft. I go home and I try to get, some time with my daughter, and the balance is just unreal. So hopefully next month, knock on wood, all the financials will be... Got your penis. Anyways, all my financials will be straight, and I can go back to just working full-time at my job. Now, the reason that I'm doing a vlog while I'm driving home right now is to make sure, because I want to start doing videos every week, because I really enjoy going back to, my dirty 30s when I turned 30, and that was 4 years ago now, and seeing the difference. And I hate to say it, I was doing phenomenally, and I fell off on everything. Obviously, I'm back to smoking, as you can see. I let myself get unhealthy, and I started falling off. But my relationship with the donor was taking precedence, and I was, going out to eat. We were going to hang out. I wasn't doing my workouts. I started gaining weight. And then I became pregnant. And now I went through a whole bunch of mental breakdowns. I did a video or two. I don't really remember doing videos, but I did. And so now that I'm kind of coming back, I want to start getting in touch with myself mostly, and I want to watch my progress. I also love the fact that my few videos that I've done have touched a few people. I've had a couple friends reach out to me when I was doing the weight loss thing, and every single person that said, hey, do you want to work out with me? Let me tell you that I ducked you because I am embarrassed, right? I'm embarrassed to walk around with people. I'm embarrassed to go work out with people because I'm so out of shape. And that's that fat mentality, that I've had for Lord knows how long. So I'm gonna get back to it, but this time I'm coming back harder than ever. I have a super cool friend, and she's also a Beachbody coach, and she has been absolutely motivational. And you know, and I feel bad because I keep giving these, okay, well, I'll start next week or next week, and this time it's literally not a lack of my emotions, my dedications, or my motivation. This is a lack of finances. And once my finances are on the up, I'm going to get this Beachbody stuff and I'm going to get it going. And I am going to definitely vlog all of my accomplishments. Excuse all the ums, but I'm also driving, and sometimes people just, I don't know, like, let's turn with no blinker. Okay, that's cute. Anyways, so what I'm doing in the meantime, because I don't want to get my finances in order and end up, you know, getting this Beachbody thing and going 0 to 100 real quick. Because even though that's how I've been successful in the past, that has been the hardest thing for me, is to make serious life changes just like that all at once. You know, everyone knows me. I always quit smoking, and I go on a diet, and I start walking, and I do all this stuff, and I'm pretty successful for the most part in the beginning, but then my follow-through isn't there. So what I've done is I've set some smaller steps until I can get my money up and I can start this whole Beachbody thing. I've started doing things like I limit myself to 1 can of soda a night. That is the absolute most I will let myself have, because along with the cigarettes, I'm also back on drinking soda and eating things I shouldn't. So I have started with the soda. Let's start there. And I successfully last week had 3 sodas in 7 days, so that's really not that bad. I do want to get it down to 0. I have started carrying my water bottle with me everywhere I go. This thing goes with me. And so, oh, I dribbled. So that way, I always have water at my leisure, and I can drink it and try to stay hydrated. So I think what I'm going to do is start making weekly goals. And so last week was the soda, so this week I really don't have any actual goals, so we're going to stick with the soda. And then as I progress, we're going to do goals. And then once Beachbody comes, I'm not going to be fighting, you know, the migraine of not drinking soda or giving up all the caffeine when I do decide to quit smoking again, because it will happen. Because I damn sure do not want my daughter to, you know, be 2 and 3 and 4 years old asking me, Mommy, are you going out to smoke again? Because to me, that just, like, no disrespect to anybody else, but to me, that's not really setting a good example. And I damn sure don't want her picking up, you know, the cigarettes and saying, oh, well, my mom does it, so I am too. So I don't have a solid plan on when I'm quitting that yet. I have cut back quite a bit because I really only smoke on the way home. So I usually smoke about 2 cigarettes on the way home, and then I'll smoke right before bedtime, but I don't go out and smoke religiously when I'm at work. I might go out with a coworker once, maybe twice a day max. Some days I don't go out at all. So we'll get back on top of all of that. So this is kind of like, hey, I made it a week with cutting back the soda. Let's kind of check in with myself. What the frick, I'm tired. Let's check in with myself and keep it accountable. You know, I'm still, for the most part, eating what I shouldn't eat. I did try to be prepared, so I have breakfast and lunches at work, so I'm not as tempted to go out to eat. It doesn't help, though, when people buy lunch, because being financially impaired right now, I will call it, 1 free lunch is, you know, 1 extra day that I don't have to worry about buying lunches. So the struggle is definitely real. I'm going through it right now, and the great thing is, though, is that I'm gonna come out on top, and there's no stopping me. I have a little girl now, Sabrina, who had her 6-month check-in today. Well, adjusted age 6 months, because she came so early. So she's hitting all the milestones of a normal 6-month-old baby. Some of the 7-month milestones she can do, but she has to do tummy time more, which she hates tummy time. So we'll have to entice her to do tummy time. But right now she's a little bit sick. She's kind of got boogered up. I thought it was allergies at first. Now, you know, she's on her allergy meds and stuff, and it's not really clearing up. So that kind of makes my stress level a little bit higher. So to anybody who actually watches these videos, which is crazy because I find out like in the weirdest of ways that people watch these, because I was at a party and this person who I don't talk to very often, but he came out and he's like, it's your girl Angie 85, Angie Cakes, Psycho Sister, Angie Marie, NTM, and like people know because they're low-key watching, and that's cool. Like, I'm not looking to get 1 million viewers. When I start Beachbody, I am going to sign up as a coach, just because I think it will fit in with what I'm doing, and as I, progress, maybe I can touch other people. It's definitely not going to be an income-driven thing because I'm not a saleswoman and I don't do sales. But after talking to my coach, once I start making changes, things start getting on the road for me, I think it'll be really cool if I can reach out. And I actually already have a friend who's going to do it with me, and that is super cool because I have the support, the motivation, that other person to hold me accountable, and then of course I can touch lives with this whole Beachbody thing. So if you actually, back to what I was saying, if you actually watch my videos and you actually are interested in what I'm doing with my life or what's going on in Angie world or whatever, I would love if you reach out. I love it when people reach out to me and say, hey, that video you did, made me feel this way or made me do this. What I do not want is I do not want the hate. I do not want people, commenting or messaging me talking about, oh, Beachbody sucks. Why would you spend money? Why don't you just watch what you eat? Da, 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 da. I have my reasons. So if you want to know my reasons, I will tell you. If you don't care about the reasons and you just want to talk shit, you could go somewhere else with that because I do not have time for it. Yeah, so besides that, I don't really have anything to check in this week. I'm going to try to, sit down and schedule weekly vlogs, at least once a week, check in to make sure that I'm doing what I should, because sometimes I just love going back and watching what I was going through, or, I'll watch some of the videos from a certain time in my life when I settled for anything, apparently. I settled for mistreatment from my friends. I settled for mistreatment from boyfriends or, or potential boyfriends. I let people do things that, no. I have friends that are part-time friends where they're only friends when it's beneficial to them. Not anymore. I have slowly cut them people out of my life, and I will not lie, it's lonely. But at the end of the day, I have to protect my peace for my daughter. My daughter, Sabrina, is the most amazing thing that could have ever happened to me. And she's not a thing, but whatever. She is absolutely the most amazing thing that could ever have happened to me. And I don't want her to see me crying and upset because some guy played me. Or because, I find out that somebody that I thought was on my team isn't on my team. Or, these fake friends with hidden agendas. Or I don't want her to feel the negativity of that. So therefore she will not feel the negativity of that. And I just cut people out. So if you're watching this and I've cut you off, that doesn't mean that I hate you or I dislike you, because I don't really hate anybody but 2 people. But it doesn't mean I dislike you. It just means I'm not fucking with you anymore. So if you are curious as to why I've cut back my communications, or I don't text, or I don't answer text as well as I used to, it's not just because I'm busy. It takes 10 seconds to message somebody. I don't reply to people that I feel are wasting my time. So if you want to know, I will definitely tell you. I'm not going to argue with people or go back and forth, but I will tell you the reason that I have made the choice to limit you. And to the friends that really do have my back, the handful of them that have been there and I have put you off on the back burner, or I have ducked you because I'm too embarrassed to go out in public and my insecurities are hiding, or to the friends that actually are still there, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. And there's nothing in this world that helps me get through each day more than my daughter and the team of people that I know have my back religiously. So anyways, that's just kind of a rant, kind of a check-in, kind of a mental dump. I got some big plans coming up. I have huge goals for the next year before my 35th birthday. Year 34 has kicked off to an amazing start. We're a month in, and I am excited. Oh God, bicycle. I am excited for this upcoming year of being 34 because this will be life-changing, as if every other year wasn't. But this is definitely a monumental year, and I have a little sidekick to go with me, my little bug. She's gonna be there to witness it all. So I'm almost home to my baby. I want to go get baby cuddles and loves and get her taken care of so we can go to bed and try the night routine and do this whole thing again. So if you're watching my videos, you want to know things, or you have questions, or you have ideas, definitely hit me up. If you don't, and you just watch for fun, by all means, that's cool too. But anyways, I appreciate the support. As always, much love. I'll catch you on the flip side. Mwah.